So we're here out on location and I'm going to be putting this camera to the test at a real world portrait photo shoot. That looks so cool there. It actually looks like the flower is in your hair.
Oh, that's so nice.
The little splashes of color are so pretty. For this photo shoot, my aim is to create two contrasting styles as I want to deliver a variety of photos to my client. I'm drawn to this first location because we have an entire wall of greenery in very soft lighting and then these super vibrant flowers to add a pop of interest to the photo. That was nice with like the little breeze as well. And then do you want to come over here to, I like this one that's hanging out here. That actually looks really cool with the branch hugging you. So I've been taking photos with a 35mm, but I'm going to switch over to my 85mm f1.8 because I want to get some more tighter headshots in this spot right here. Yes, that's so cool. You'll notice there is a car just there out of my photo frame. When it comes to portrait photography, you don't always need a grand location to shoot with. Sometimes just a small section can work really well in creating great portraits. So I am shooting backlit right now. So we have the sun coming into the lens and this causes a very soft, dreamy lighting effect in the photos.
Such beautiful color. Yeah.
Thinking, I love this little section. Maybe we could do, if you like face sideways, like face towards the flowers. Yeah, then we get like a bit more like of your shoulder. Yes, I love that.
Today I'm also capturing video portraits of Elena using the 35mm f1.8. As you can see, my videography setup is extremely compact. I'm not using a gimbal or a monopod to get these shots. I'm just relying on cropless mode stabilization of the S1RII, which is super smooth.
Oh wow, that is so dreamy. That looks so pretty. I'm obsessed. In our second location, I've put on the 35mm f1.8 again. While some might think this is an unconventional portrait lens, I find it's a fantastic focal length option for portraits. So right now we're shooting backlit, which basically means the sun is behind our subject and streaming into the lens, and this is going to cause some very soft and dreamy looking photos. Especially paired shooting wide open at f1.8 with all that beautiful bokeh in the background. Since it has a wide field of view, it does a great job at being able to show off the location and environment, but still keeps a balance of keeping the subject prominent in the frame. This way, I can tell a story with my set of images. It would probably look cool if you wanted to like crouch in there as well. Just like so much fabric around you. I love like the texture and the layers.
It's so nice.
Yeah. Wow. I am completely relying on continuous human autofocus for this entire photo shoot, which means I can spend more time directing my subject and being creative while knowing the camera is able to keep focus on them. Now I'm going to switch over to my 85 because I want more separation between the subject and my background. So I'm going to come here into this little sunny section. Do you want to do a couple right there if you kind of like swoosh the dress around a little bit? And can we do one more where you're low in there? Crouching is good because I want to get some of these like in the foreground. Ooh, yeah, that's cool. I've got a little gap in the leaves that I'm shooting through, and this is going to create a nice shot with some really beautiful bokeh in the foreground as well as the background. We've got the backlight here again, so we've got a nice little rim light around Alina, and the light's hitting some of the leaves too. So it's just a very dreamy shot all around.
I've switched over to my Sigma 28 to 45mm f1.8 for these last video shots so I can quickly change between getting wide angle and close-up shots. My aim with video is to capture a variety of scenes and movements to be able to compile a final moving video portrait. I keep in mind to switch between shots with lots of movement and slower stable shots, as well as a mixture of framing to keep the final sequence interesting.